Imagine a sudden silence, not because of a lack of sound, but because the words you hear simply do not make sense. It is like listening to a foreign language you have never learned, even though the person speaking is using your native tongue. This disorienting experience can be incredibly frightening, leaving you isolated and confused in the middle of a conversation. If you suddenly cannot understand what people say, it is an urgent medical emergency that requires immediate attention. You should call 911 or your local emergency number right away. This symptom is known as receptive aphasia, and it indicates a potentially serious issue with your brain's ability to process language. The inability to understand spoken language, or receptive aphasia, most commonly arises from a sudden interruption of blood flow to specific areas of the brain, typically on the left side, that are responsible for language comprehension. This sudden event is known as a stroke. When brain cells in these critical areas are deprived of oxygen and nutrients, they can quickly become damaged or even die, impairing their function. Other causes can include sudden brain injuries, tumors, or severe infections that impact these same language processing centers. When facing this situation, acting quickly is paramount. While waiting for emergency medical services to arrive, try to remain calm. Avoid trying to force communication. If you are with someone, encourage them to speak slowly and use simple gestures. If you are alone, focus on making yourself accessible to first responders, perhaps by unlocking your door. Do not attempt to drive yourself to the hospital, as this could be dangerous for both you and others. Emergency medical personnel are trained to recognize the signs of a stroke using assessment tools like the FAST acronym. The S in FAST stands for speech difficulties, which includes problems understanding others. Time is brain when it comes to a stroke, meaning that every minute counts in minimizing potential long-term damage. Rapid diagnosis and treatment are crucial for improving outcomes and preserving brain function. Understanding these symptoms and knowing how to react ensures you can get the vital care needed as quickly as possible. Recognizing a sudden change in language comprehension, whether in yourself or someone else, is a critical step in protecting brain health and allowing for prompt medical intervention, which can significantly impact recovery and quality of life.